it's a beautiful day to be playing on the hardcore world. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Ouch. Welcome in, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're doing super well. This is an area that I spent a lot of time in for the last episode. This is where I made a temporary little bamboo farm, and this is all right. This is all right. This gets the job done. But it's not going to need a lot of bamboo at once, because it's just, there's a ton of bamboo in here, but as quick as it grows, it's not always quick enough. So I'm super excited today. Because we're going to be getting back into building a little bit around the town here, and that should be super, super fun. And we're going to also build a bamboo farm inside of the building I have planned today. So we're going to be doing a building right up here, right next to our iron farm and blacksmith. Right here, it's going to match the same theme. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be so much fun, guys. It's going to be so much fun. But before we hop into that, I want to go over a couple things real quick. First of all, work is finally slowing down a little bit right now. The project I've been working on, we're getting ready to field it, and that means that I should have more time to play Minecraft because I'm not going to be super stressed out all day, every day. Number two is that I have actually gotten a little bit of time in around the world here. You might notice this is a little bit different. I haven't done a whole lot up here. Honestly, doing this much of this burnt me out a tiny little bit. I have some builds planned for some future episodes up here, and so I've been trying to lay out this area a little bit. Now, this was a little bit open here. We've kind of flattened it out a bit, but tried to keep it looking a little bit natural. Basically, all I did over here, though, was I wrapped the mountain around just a little bit because I wanted to have that side here. It's not detailed yet. It's not detailed like we have over here, and that's just because I'm one step at a time here. Underneath of here, I do have a secret project I'm working on right now that I'm not quite ready to show you. It's more so the prep for a secret project. But yeah, here you can see we've done a lot of covering up of this area. So we're just trying to make everything kind of meld seamlessly here with this mountain. Obviously this looks really janky right now, but we're gonna kind of keep this straight edge right here, this little steep drop off with the dirt. Ouch. And we're gonna have that connect up and over to here. So it'll be a little bit of a steep drop off all the way around the actual mountain here. But the mountain will probably pretty much stay at about this level. So that's one thing we've been doing. 2 or 3? We're on 3 now. 3 things. Maybe I should wait until, I think I should wait until bedtime here so that we don't get attacked. Okay. Sweet. Anyway, now one other thing. The other day I was playing around on the world a little bit, just doing some little checks, like, you know, trying to get reacquainted, if you will. And I noticed, one, the frogs are just, they're gone. I don't know where they went. They hopped away, never to be seen again. We spent half an episode trying to find some frogs, and they're gone. Number 2 is the axolotl we put in here also appear to be gone. So a few things could have happened. First, they may have climbed this waterfall and fallen and taken fall damage and died. I don't think that's likely. It's possible they got attacked by something too, but I also don't think that's likely. What I think is the most likely thing is when I was playing the other day, my game just crashed randomly. I wasn't even doing anything crazy. I don't know what happened. I kind of forget what I was doing. I think I was just walking around and the game just straight up crashed. I've never had that happen for unmodded Minecraft before. Now, I mean, technically there are a few mods on this world, but it's like sodium and and iris, you know, like mods that make the game run better. It's not like biomes aplenty or something. So I don't know where they went. My best guess is that when my world crashed, when the game crashed, it removed them. And the reason I think that is because when I logged back in, because I was really worried that it was corrupt, because this was after I made the Ender last episode, but I hadn't made a backup of the world yet from that point. So I was really worried we lost all that progress. And as soon as I logged in, I got like 10 achievements. So my guess is that when it crashed, it basically said, Bootenax has never played in this world before. And then when I logged back in, it said, hey, this is your first time. And you're already wearing this sick diamond armor. So GG, here's 15 achievements for you. So yeah, I have no idea what happened. I've never had that happen before. We're going to have to get some more axolotl to fill this out. It looks, I mean, there's a lot of life in here, but it also looks very barren without like animals swimming around. So just a note too, if you see an achievement pop up, you're like, hey, I saw you get that before. That's why it completely reset my progress. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, that's enough for updates. I'm sorry, that was so long. We're gonna get into our project today now. First thing is I need to get some materials gathered up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Now this is something else we've got to get fixed up very soon here. This is like our starter hole that we made, and we built a few farms in here. Like we haven't used this in forever, but the AFK fishing farm. I've actually buried it, so we're not going to be using it anytime soon, but it's okay. We got a better XP farm now. Our sugarcane farm, which really not that impressive for how long I've been on this world. I mean, I do only have 2 modules of it, so I mean, it's doing what it can, and I'm not going to need a ton of that. Carrot farm is just absolutely popped off, though. Like, this is just an insane farm. I have nothing to do with these carrots either, so I know they're just sitting there in that hopper. But we got to move all these topside into actual buildings. So eventually, we're going to be doing that. Right now, I'm going down here to get some bone meal. But while I pass through that, I figured I'd bring that up, that's something we've still got to do. And these are the things I can't forget about, because I get really excited and like caught up in one project. I'm like, oh, I just thought to do this. I just thought to do this project. I have to do it right now before I forget about it. And then what happens is I forget about the other projects that I've been working on and need to work on. Oop. And how do we fall down this hole, dude? And yeah, and so it's just not great. It's like I can't win. I can't win in that situation. Anyway, this is our little skeleton farm we built early on. This was our XP farm at the very beginning of this world. It's not super good. There's no what'd you call it? There's no hoppers under here to grab stuff, so we just pick up everything. And how many bone meals does this give me? This gives me a lot of bone. This gives me a lot of dye. Okay, I don't need any more than that. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. I swear, every time I'm like, okay, time to start recording, I'm done doing what I'm doing, the sun starts setting every single time. Every single time. I can't win, man. I can't win. It's either that or rain. What do I do? What do I do? I guarantee, look, we're going to be doing a time lapse in a couple minutes of our build, and I 100% guarantee that it's going to start raining in the middle of that at some point. I haven't seen rain on this world in a few days, Well, it's gonna start raining while I'm doing that. Anyway, let's go sleep. A well-rested night, well-deserved sleep. We're up here at the site of the iron farm here. And this is the soon-to-be site of our new bamboo farm. And like I said, the building structure is going to be very similar to this in terms of style, design, colors, and it's because they're going to be right next to each other. So cliffside we kind of temporarily built out. Here you can see I decided it didn't go out far enough. So I'm going to have to spend some time doing this. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't even know if I'll do it in this episode. I just need to like get this area flat so we can build here. But yeah, we're gonna be building it so it's kind of the front of the building is going to be right here. This side is going to be the front, so the back is going to be going out that way. It's going to be the left, and this is going to be the right side. Now I want to be able to bring this path over to the entrance, which is going to be right about here. And I also want this path to kind of be able to sneak around through here. So I kind of, you can see I left a little bit of space here for like a road. And the reason for that is I want to be able to get up here. I want to be able to build a pathway to get us up to our mountain pathway that we built. Now, of course, this is very plain up here, but you can see this is just annoying. This is just super annoying to have to jump all the way up here. I want to be able to walk. But we've got this little ledge that wraps all the way around up there. And we're going to be building something right here very soon. Probably next episode, actually. I just need to hype myself up to do it because it's just one of those builds that you don't really want to do. If you know what I mean. So yeah, so we got to do that still. But just to kind of put things into perspective here. Holy cow, man. This is a whole army? This is the whole army. The whole army is here. No. You disappeared. I scared him so bad with my trident up here. He just noped out of the game. He just noped out of the game, man. That guy did too. Oh, he saw his friend get noped. He saw his friend leave and he decided to do the same thing. Yeah, so this is going to be the site of our build. I'm very excited to get going, so I'm going to go ahead and hop into a quick, smooth, awesome time lapse with some sweet beats to go along with it. So sit back, enjoy, and I hope you love the outcome of this as much as I will. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that time lapse there. I thought the build turned out pretty good. Now, I'm not showing it off right now because I I'm very upset right now. So I use an app for my live streams. I should say I used an app for my live streams called VoiceMod. And I had this option in my streams where people could redeem some of the channel points over on Twitch and change my voice for about 2 minutes. The problem is, VoiceMod would randomly change my voice sometimes for absolutely no reason. And while this has been a minor inconvenience up until this point, today was a breaking point. Yeah, so I recorded about 2 hours of footage after that time lapse, and it's gone. It's all gone. And the reason why is because while I was doing the time lapse, for whatever reason, VoiceMod decided to switch me to the Daft Punk voice. So everything I recorded sounded like I was part of Daft Punk. And I'm so defeated right now. Like, this is just, it's super upsetting to me. That there's a hole there. It's super upsetting to me that I've lost that much footage. And I do really want to apologize. I did so much stuff. And I'm absolutely blown right now. But I guess at least I can still show you everything. It's not gonna be the same. So here we go. I haven't done this path through yet here, but this is the final product. Yeah. As you can see, there's some more details in here that I already recorded, but I can't show you guys. But no, okay. So I wanted to make this fit in with the bamboo theme. Like, I wanted to throw some bamboo in here, just kind of show, hey, this is the bamboo farm here. So I built this little area right here. I think this looks kind of cool with a little red poking through. It's just some rose bushes back here. It doesn't look great from this angle, but I really do like it from here. We threw some bamboo in here, put a few custom trees up as well, just some small wispy trees. We added a little bit of decoration out front here too. Put some bamboo on the house itself. And we haven't, like I said, we haven't done this path through here yet. I think it's gonna make everything kind of pull together a little bit now. Over here, I set up a storage system for the bamboo. It's working really well. So far, it has not been that long since I've been having this fully active, but this building was fully intended to be an exterior type building. There's not much going on inside other than the storage system. So little ways beneath this building, we have a bamboo farm set up with 15 different bamboo things. This hopper chain, the water elevator pulls the bamboo up. It goes into the hoppers. It distributes them outside here. These are all the barrels for the outside. I didn't think 9 barrels would be enough. I just wanted that to be quick access. I know this looks super silly. This, like, the inside of this house is basically useless at this point, but I wanted to just have this kind of as an exterior kind of build. So we have a lot more barrels down here, and the hopper system, you know, it goes all the way to the end and drops down behind here. So once those 9 outside fill up, it'll start filling up those. So if we ever need a ton of bamboo, it's ready to go. Now I'm gonna go break into our actual bamboo farm down here, and you can see we've just got a simple redstone line right here. There's an observer here, and I'm gonna just break in here real quick so y'all can see. You can see we've just got a line of bamboo. It's lit because it won't grow without light. And then just these pistons right here, and the pistons will fire once this one grows up to that height. It'll fire that off. We've got mud blocks underneath with a hopper system underneath as well, just to kind of just to grab any of that. Now I just realized too that we've got an area right here where something could fall into, so we're gonna cover that up. But yeah, so that's basically it. There's a little item dropper system over on the other side here that pushes everything from the hoppers into our ooh, another hole, into our there. It just fired. So it'll push all the stuff into that water elevator. And yeah, so we should go up here. We should be able to see there's a few more bamboo in here, hopefully. Yup, look at that. There we go. A couple more bamboo in there. This thing's working perfectly. It's great. It's wonderful. This thing will fill up real quick too, I think. Bamboo grows so fast. This thing's going to be firing a lot. I think overall these two builds look great next to each other. They fit in with the theme up top here, and it's nice. It's nice to look at. From down here, they almost look like the same building. And I actually haven't taken a look from all the way down here yet, but I always like coming down here and just looking at the full view of everything. I know there's still like a lot that we have to do, but yeah, like it's just pulling this whole area together a little bit more. It looks a little more lived in, a little more filled up, and I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. So I need to try to figure out a way to make these look more detailed. I remember we did these kind of earlier on in the season. I wouldn't say season, earlier on in the world, when we didn't really know what we wanted to do necessarily with everything here. We didn't really have a theme yet. So they kind of fit, they kind of don't. I don't really know. I still think they look pretty cool, but I don't know that they're really blending in anymore as well. I was like, all these things work really well with this as well. So I don't think I could say the word well any more times in a sentence or two. So yeah, the rest of this video is supposed to be me finishing decorating this, but obviously that's not going to be a thing. And I also was thinking, well, I guess I can at least do this path over here. I got a whole nice brown shulker box full of all of our pathing materials, but I don't think you guys want to watch me doing paths again. I mean, I've made you guys sit through watching me making paths many times. So I think the pathing is just going to be something I'll probably do it while I'm out of town this upcoming week, because I will be out of town for a few days here coming up. So next week's video might be pretty short. But yeah, we're gonna see how things go. So I'm gonna try to figure out something else to do for the rest of this episode to make it a little bit longer, because it's pretty short right now. But I'm sure you'll see in the next clip whatever it is that I decided to do. And I'm really sorry for the whole issue with the rest of the recordings. It's not going to happen again. VoiceMod has been uninstalled from my PC, and I'm very livid about it. I'm very upset that this basically, like, why would it randomly change? I don't know why it would randomly change ever. But anyway, let's figure out something else to do, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so I didn't put you guys through the trouble of watching this, but I did finish up the path here. While I was trying to think of what to do, we threw a lantern up here as well, but the path comes up to the building now, and it also wraps around to the back here. And we put another lantern right here. We did a little more landscaping here. I still kind of want to take this up this way to get up to the top of the mountain here, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I've been doing some experimenting with it, and this is going to be a tough little hill to kind of make a path up. So I'm not sure how I'm going to figure all that out. But I do think for the rest of this episode, I can just build maybe a couple more of these little custom trees around here. I was thinking like one here maybe, and then kind of do 2 or 3 back here. So I'm thinking I'll take you through my process of them real quick here. I need to get some dark oak though, before we do anything at all. We're already gonna have to go back and start repairing some of our tools here soon at our new ender. But yeah, anyway, the process for these, it's not, they're not very complicated trees here. We just kind of put down a few fence posts and we just kind of climb up a little bit, and then at one point we just kind of poke out somewhere and continue that up, or we continue the main trunk up a little bit. But then I typically just take and put a few little azalea leaves on top here, and then we kind of just wisp it down. We wisp it down a little bit, so not everywhere at all, but just kind of enough to make it look like a nice little thin tree. We want to see a little bit of the stump in the middle, if you will. I think it really helps these kind of like fence post type trees out. And if you just do each one kind of randomly, they come out looking nice and unique, and they can add a nice little touch to your world. Let's do another one here real quick, and we'll do this one. I should just be able to jump up here. We'll do this one with a little bit coming out the front here, and then we'll go up and have it pop over just a little bit, and boom. Okay, now we're gonna wisp it down like I was saying. Just not every block, not every single block. But yeah, I think this is good. Let me go ahead and make the couple other ones that I wanted to make around the side there, and we'll go take a peek at this and see what we think. All right, let's take a look. This is already looking pretty nice to me. We put in the 3 over there that I was talking about. They definitely add a little bit of completion to this area. And we'll just walk up here so we can kind of look at them as well. We need a little more terraforming here as well, but I think this is a good start. And these look pretty good, I think. And we've got, of course, got the ones we built over here. I want to go take a look at this from down below as well, but I think overall this area is looking really nice through our iron farm. This might be, maybe we just put all of our farms back here or something, because we definitely need to move our sugarcane farm somewhere, and maybe this can be like kind of like the industrial district. I don't know. It's looking really nice to me. Let's go fly on down here on top of our sheep farm. I know all the cows are gathered around the outside, but yeah, I think that looks nice. I think that looks really nice. It's definitely adding a little something up there, a little something more than just the buildings. But I think it looks pretty good. This bamboo, not so much. I might have to cut this down a little bit and then throw some string on top. I want it to be there, but yeah, that's definitely, it's a little bit tall. It's a little bit tall, but it does get the point across. It does get the point across. But unfortunately, everyone, I do think that's all the time I have for today. I can't come up with any other ideas of anything to do right now. Like this whole ruined video recording thing, it really threw me for a loop, and I didn't really have any backup plans for that to happen. So I'm sorry, it's a little bit of a short episode. I'm really sorry. And I think the next episode is going to be probably short as well. As I said, I'm going to be out of town for a few days this upcoming week, so recording, it's going to be tough to come by the time to do it. But either way, I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This bamboo farm is really kicking right now, and we'll just go do one more quick check before I head out. And yeah, I mean, we started this one wasn't even full yet, and I mean, it's been like 25 minutes. It keeps popping off. I keep hearing it popping off. It's amazing. But yeah, I gotta call it here. So I do really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe to really help me out here on the channel and follow along in this world. I mean, we've still got a lot left to do on it. But I do hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and a great rest of your month, and even farther than that if it must be. But either way, y'all, I hope you have a great one, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.